For those of you who have been paying attention, you realize that the entire Facebook network is down. Talking about Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Messenger, they're all down, unaccessible. And that comes just about a day or so after a 60 Minutes interview where a whistleblower came out and say how the algorithm that Facebook is using and how it is negatively affecting people. In fact, it is blatantly obvious to me what Facebook was doing. It didn't need a whistleblower to know what was really happening. Let me explain. I'm an avid live streamer on Facebook, right? Ride Along Live is aired on Facebook on a daily basis. And the truth and the fact about it is, whenever you have a program that speaks to and deal with anything positive, anything immigration, or anything that is uplifting to the community, Facebook would rarely send out notification. You will get the least set of viewers on programs like this. I also always try to figure out why is that. But if you have a program, I ain't gonna say that it's negative, but program that would gear that kind of emotion, right? You will find that Facebook sends out more notifications so you have more viewers. So what the whistleblower is actually saying is true, and we didn't even need a whistleblower to tell us that. I didn't need a whistleblower to tell me that. I've been messaging Facebook over and over trying to figure out why are they shadow blocking. We're doing a program that is dealing with upliftment of people. You would find people calling and say, oh, they don't get notification, they never get notification. But as soon as something is some kind of, it has some kind of energy in it that will fuel up some kind of anger and frustration in people, Facebook algorithm picks that out and sends it out to more people. So a lot of us didn't need a whistleblower to tell us that Facebook algorithm basically like the fact when there is fighting, when there is anger, when there is cursing, when there is all this negative energy, because more people are on the platform for a longer period of time, click on the ads, and essentially they make more money. That's what they're saying. But this is something that I have been noticing for a very long time. In fact, listen, Facebook having a horrible week because their stock is down as well. Today, all the platform is down. And I don't know if it's because of the whistleblower or have anything to do with the whistleblower information that came out yesterday over the weekend or so on 60 Minutes. But it goes to show the social media platforms have too much power, Jed. They have too much power. If you really check those two major platforms, right? If those two major platforms, Google and Facebook, end up going down for an extended period of time, could you imagine the amount of problems that this world is actually going to cause? So in situations like these, the governments need to look at this thing and see if they're too big. They are too big. They are becoming a monopoly within their own self. They are communication platforms. They are data platforms. Think about if this platform was to get hacked in any kind of way. How much information that is out there and available. Think about it. The negative and adverse effect that it have on people's life. Right? These things should not allow to happen. And I understand we get all into the social media thing. Our life rely on social media. Businesses rely on social media. That's how it works. That's the world that we're living in. That is the world that we're living in. But we have to take a step back a little bit. Government have to take a step back a little bit and say, is this thing getting too big to control? Too big, and it will become somewhat of a too big to fail, because we can't let them fail because it has too much information that contained in my personal file and your personal file. So this is a serious thing. And I'm not shocked by the whistleblower information that says that Facebook targeting this type of content and syndicating it out to more viewers because they will stay longer on the platform and they will essentially make more money. But it's shame on these platforms to use people like that. The amount of people that probably die because of situations like that. The anger and the frustration that it caused, wars, rumors of wars, There's a lot of negative adverse effects of this type of behavior that we see on these platforms, Facebook especially. But as I said, I am not surprised, I'm not shocked at it, because I see it every day. If you don't believe me, do a program right now to do with something positive, a prayer program, or a program that deals with some kind of community development and community help, and helping the needy and feeding the elderly. Just do a live right now and say it's helping the elderly right now on Facebook. You're having 5 people watching it, if so much. Do a program with you cussing out somebody and threatening somebody, and it's bad word flying from left to right. See how much people jump on your live. Why? Because Facebook pick up that algorithm and send it out to much more people. So some people think now to boss, they have to do a program, they have to do a live that cussing out people. To boss on social media, yeah, some people feel that they have to do a live that threatened individuals, to cause bad word from left to right, so you're getting from worse to worse to worse. And that's how people feel like they go boss to get on social media, to boss on social media, to make a name for themselves on social media, because the positive thing don't work in. But listen, there are still platforms like us. Everyone have a story to tell. So we don't care if we have 100, if we have 1,000, if we have 10,000, we are gonna stay positive. This is the vibe. This is the vibe. And we urge people to stay positive on the social media. Share your story, no matter what it is. And that's what we do. But shame on Facebook. Shame on Facebook for treating people like numbers. For treating people like numbers. And not caring for people's life and how much people that might die because of your algorithm. It is a shame. But however, I'm not surprised. Let me know what you guys think about this and Facebook algorithm and how it affecting people. And if it affects you, I want you to comment in the bottom right here. And if you want to continue this conversation, just keep commenting. I'm going to respond to every comment at the bottom of this in this video. And keep sharing it. Let me know how the Facebook algorithm affected you.